be honest, I felt real official. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, your girl is locked. Like, your girl is locked. There's no me walking in the street and people questioning like, oh, your hair looks so nice. What are those? Hey, beautiful people of the world, it's your girl AReid, and if you're tuning in today, it's because you want an update on my first retwist of my DIY 2-strand twist starter locks. If this is your first time joining, welcome, and if you've been around your girl's page before, welcome back. Thank you all for joining. So for those of you who don't know, I started my lock journey about, I would say 11 weeks ago, using human hair extensions on the end of my 2-strand twist. My major concern when it comes to this journey is that my hair is naturally fine and low density, and I'm traditionally a person who loves voluptuous hair. And I noticed that as my hair has gotten older, it was able to fill out somewhat, which also kind of made me a little bit hesitant about my retwist because I knew that it would look relatively fresh and new and my scalp would be exposed at that point. But surprisingly, when I did my retwist, it really wasn't that bad. And that was about 3 to 4 weeks ago. Actually, I'm gonna say 4 weeks now. That's it, 4 weeks now. So this is what my hair looks like now after it has grown out some. I did do a second shampoo, which I'm gonna make a whole other video on that because I was really freaking out about just like the timing of washing my hair. But that's a whole other video. But in this video, I am going to include a tutorial of how I retwisted my hair myself. And then after that video, I'll also discuss just really how I felt throughout that process as well as after. So let's jump into that clip, y'all. So in this photo, I just wanted to show you the amount of fluff I had prior to retwisting. What I'm gonna do is demo 4 twists for you. You can see the front is so fine. It looks very fine, but it's actually strong. So what I did was I mixed up some jojoba oil with peppermint oil in my spray bottle. And I'm just simply grabbing my 1 twist. And on my left side, I actually twist forward. Now, I don't know if this is a lefty thing, but that is what works best for me. And as I get towards the actual twist, I'm gonna make sure I palm roll just for some continuity throughout the lock. And then I'll take my little pin there and clip it back. And we're gonna just go ahead and do the same thing. I like to start at the root area, get my twist in there, nice foundation, and kind of just twist going down. But as I work my way down, I do the palm roll method. And what I found that I was doing was I would start to bunch a few together and just twist it and then bring it back. One thing to note is it's really important to have good tension if you are pinning them, only because these twists, they can start to coil up at the root. And this is also true for just twisting on its own. Sometimes when you twist it at the root area too tight, it can coil up. So if you just want a straight lock at the root, then I think this method would work really well for you. And then you're gonna see this thin baby one right here. You can see she looks so fine, but after she's twisted up, you can see that she has a nice foundation and she's strong. So, you know, I just be real careful with that front piece, making sure that there's not too much tension. And this is pretty much what it looked like. I would just put a scarf on after this just to let that dry naturally. And here's a image of what my hair looked like once it was dry in the morning. This is a better image. And I do believe I'm gonna get better over time. All right, y'all, so as you can see, I did a demo on just a few locks in the front. The process was really, really simple. And for those of you who've seen my previous videos, you know that the intention was to actually do a retie using the 4-point rotation, but time didn't permit that. So this was the other alternative, which I think worked out just fine. At some point, I do want to try the 4-point rotation. I know that my locks, now I feel like I could call them locks because something is happening there, but they're not matured, right? So it's not gonna be good to alternate, but at the same time, I am curious to see what it would look like using the sister lock method versus the palm roll. My only concern is that I know I want my hair to have a lot of fluff, and with the twist, I feel like my locks itself would be thicker and more fluffier rather than the 4-point rotation, which would make it more condensed. So yeah, that's really my only concern, but it's something that I do want to try. To be honest, I felt real official. Like, I felt really official. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, your girl is locked. Like, your girl is locked. There's no me walking in the street and people questioning like, oh, your hair looks so nice. What are those? Oh, these are my starter locks. No, it's like, these are my locks. You know, like, these are my locks. I know you see that. Like, there's no pattern in this. Like, that's just straight lock, you know? That's just what it feels like to me. It felt like this is me, like, really coming into the journey. I felt committed. I really felt like I committed to something, and this is really the start. I do have a few locks that I did do a 4-point rotation on in the back just due to slippage that I tried to retwist, but it wouldn't stay. So for these like little bits on the back, and I'll get a close-up on it so you could kind of see what that looks like. But I know you see that button. Like, I know you see that button. So this is my lock right here. And then I have some little baby ones. You know, I don't want to mess up my style too much, but you can see like right here, this is like a smaller one that I feel is trying to bud. I felt like the process was really, really simple and easy. I think at the end of every video, I'm going to reiterate to those of you who are interested in locking your hair, do not hesitate. Just go ahead and do it. Because I remember the last 48 hours of me deciding to start my lock journey, I remember being so obsessed trying to find channels on people with low density fine hair who started their micro lock journey. I figured that I wouldn't find any channels that had videos with human hair extensions on the ends, which I didn't even care about that part, right? My thing was like, I want to know how my hair is going to look because I'm so scared that my hair is gonna look like nothing. Like, just so fine and limp. And I really do appreciate all those other channels out there who really share their journey, because it's really encouraging for those of us who do have fine hair, low density hair. And I feel like I was going back and forth a lot because I wanted to see results of people who had their locks for like 1 year, you know? And I was able to find some channels. I wish I could remember the names, but I can't right now. But those channels gave me the courage to say, you know what? I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna be fine, right? Like, this is all a journey and I'm going to be okay. And lo and behold, your girl, and if you look at my previous videos, you know, you can see it in my thumbnails, like long, big, voluptuous hair. I'm doing just fine. Like, I'm doing just fine. I know you see the cute little bun. Like, I just can't. I've never worn my hair like this ever. Like, never in my life. And I know it's such a simple thing, right? It's such a simple thing, but I've never worn my hair like this in my life. And even when I would try to slick my natural hair back and do like a pony, it didn't look right. So the fact that this looks so cute, I am just enthralled. I am literally enthralled. But yeah, I'm just gonna encourage you, retwist your hair. It's gonna be all right. That first week, yeah, it's gonna be looking scalpy. But after you start shampooing, you do your first retie, your hair is going to be thriving, and it's probably going to appear thicker and fuller than it's ever been, to be honest. Because I feel like my hair is able to thrive on a level that it wasn't able to prior to me starting my lock journey. So I hope that this video was helpful to you all in some type of way. And please feel free to like this video, share this video, comment down below. Let me know if you think this pony is cute or not. And of course, subscribe because we're on this journey together, y'all. So thank you all for watching. Deuce, y'all. Really quickly, do you like my little bun? Like, can you tell that she is really loving her hair right now? Because she is.